I have here a collection that I bought in Wichita recently. It's a pretty big box that everything came in. Basically, it's going to be a more or less a master set of all the black border cards, no white border and no foils, plus some extras in there. I more or less know everything that's in it in terms of the big name cards, but there's some miscellaneous rares. I'm not really sure what those includes. Maybe there'll be a couple hidden gems in there. We'll see. I'll get right to it. The box is a little bit bigger than what I can fit in the frame, but I want to make sure we can see the cards. And I heard there was an anthology box full of commons and uncommons. Well, okay, there's some sleep cards in here too, so I guess I'm not really sure what I'm looking at yet, but let's see here. Oh, I went backwards. Okay, so a lot of stuff in penny sleeves here. Might not go through everything in this box. We'll see what's here in general. So yeah, lots of commons and uncommons, it looks like. Miscellaneous stuff from Premier. And that looks all like Premier. I'm not sure if that's a set or what. Hoth, New Hope, Jabba's Palace. Okay. Oh, there's some rares in here, I think. Like, nope, that's uncommon. So this looks to be all commons and uncommons. Anything from the later sets. Want to make sure I don't spend too much time on the commons and uncommons. Okay, so this box, not a big deal. Probably. Maybe I'll find something in there later. Okay. Got some plastic here as padding. And so this looks to be, okay, so this is also commons and uncommons. I was wondering if that was a common and uncommon set. So lots of good stuff in there, plus some random commons and uncommons. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that either, unless we... So lots of Premier. Premier, Jabba's Palace. Just a little bit of special edition. I'll move these over a column. Let's take a look at the special edition of Jabba's Palace. So Cloud City in here too. Thought I saw special edition. Huh, maybe not. Okay. But yeah, let's keep going. Skip the, so we got dividers here. I think these are for the sets. And these are a little bit packed in, so move the box up a bit. Very carefully take these out, because I thought I saw Coruscant. And it's good when they're packed in like this, they don't move around, but at the same time you want to be really careful when taking them out that you don't bend or scratch anything. Okay. So this looks to be the Coruscant set. There were a few cards taken out that the seller and I talked about, so I fully expected those to be taken out. But a lot of the main cards still in, as you can see, with a Master Qui-Gon and Mace. All wings combo, nice. Speak. So some valuable cards there. And we'll get into dark side here in a little bit. So yeah, basically this seller wanted to downsize their collection, so I bought a bunch of the cards and also and maybe a dozen that he was looking for his players collection. And okay, Destroyer Droid, nice. Laser can battery, cool. So yeah, a lot of stuff in these small sleeves are double sleeving, so that'll be good. I'll probably put short range fighters combo, but yeah. So some of the cards are going to be taken out. For the most part, not any of the super playable best ones, but just a lot of miscellaneous mains needed to be taken out, but still the accelerate. It's kind of hard to go through these and talk at the same time, but okay. So that was Coruscant, and I think what we're going to see for the rest of this is the sets in order. So I don't know if I'm actually going to go through everything. So that's Jabba's Palace. This is probably special edition since that's a lot thicker. Yep, special edition. And Endor. So probably Death Star 2. So on and so forth. What it does look like is this is the these are the extra cards up top here. So I'm going to take a look through those. So Rev 3 and Theed. And then these must be premiums. So these are always fun to go through. Whoops. When you think you have them standing up, sometimes it doesn't always work. In fact, hopefully this is wide enough. Oh yeah, that'll help things stay put a little bit. Alright, so let's check out the premiums. And all these are in sleeves, which means they've probably been kept in good shape, which is nice. There's Enhanced Premiere. Got Mara Jade there. So some of these I'll take out of the sleeves eventually, but not all of them. They're like, I think they're those perfect fit sleeves, so sometimes it's hard to even tell they're in sleeves. Okay, so there's the premiums. Another Lando, nice. I've been looking for Palace Raiders for a while. Okay. So that's pretty neat, but let's check out the extras. And I think I'll scooch this down a bit, and then we'll check out from the top where I think I saw foils. Okay, so tournament foils, miscellaneous ones here. So a lot of reflections. One. Not a lot of stuff I sell as singles outside the sleeves, which is to be expected. Because if they were single-worthy cards, they'd probably be sleeved. Okay, what do we got here? 3 C-3POs, a couple Hans, a couple Obi-Wans, a Luke, 2 Lukes, 2 Ultra Lukes, very nice. Chewie and a bunch of Rogue One. Yeah, so it's definitely nice to get more foils in stock. I'm always running low, especially on Reflections 3. And some real nice ones there as inside Reflections 3. Some foil lines, but that's alright. 2 Palace Raiders, awesome. Obi-Wans and Lukes. Some Endor guys now. Tournament foils, cool. Okay, so some random white border stuff. Probably nothing too stupendous here. Okay, Tatooine now. And some premiums. Cool. There's a nice card. 2 3PO AIs. 3 Speak with the Jedi Councils. Very nice. 3 Landos. 3 Leias. A Yoda. Bunch of shields. Oh, that's a lot of shields. Cool. Ah, nice. 2 Qui-Gons. And a bunch of Wisas. It's actually common, but it's useful enough that basically counts as a rare these days in terms of being worth selling as a single. Some Obies. So some early characters here, and yeah, just looking at stuff under the light through the sleeves. I mean, there's not edge wear, there's not surface wear too much either on most of them. So I appreciate the seller being straightforward about which ones were worn and which ones were okay. Which ones were worn and which ones were in good shape. All right, so Mauls, 5 Maul with lightsabers. Very cool. It's always nice to get a bunch of those in. Even though there's a virtual version, he's still a virtual version of a slightly different card. He's still very, very nice. So some random Premier rares. And a New Hope. Oh, Maul's lightsaber, cool. Keep on moving. So this is the backing card for Jango Fett, so it's very useful. Imperial Command. 2 short-range fighters combos, nice. 4 more We Must Accelerate Our Plans. 2 force pushes, okay. So yeah, a lot of good reflections. 3, and we're going to see the shields here. Getting to the end of the miscellaneous stuff. Keep the video short, I won't go through all the sets, but tonight I'll, let's see, tonight is actually the wild card weekend, so I don't know when this video is going to come out, but I'll probably watch the Steelers-Chiefs tonight. So we'll see how long it takes for me to get this video out. That'll be a good timestamp. Some neat foils, Maul's Infiltrator foil. Okay, so some top-end foils here, like Boba. Okay, Mara Jade Ultra Rare. I knew that was there, but it's still always cool to see one up close. Some Endor foils, tournament foils, and miscellaneous. Some decent stuff in there, like Bosk and Igar. I sell those as singles. So I wasn't really, when offering on the collection, I didn't really think there was going to be, I should say I wasn't really counting on there being any single worthy cards in the miscellaneous rares the seller mentioned. So it's nice to see just a few. And these should be the last cards I'll go over. So we'll see what else we got. So we're going to see Dark Side foils here, a lot of Reflections 1/1s. Some Star Destroyers and Vader's lightsaber. Bunch of tramples here. Well, that feels like multiple cards. Yep, okay, yep, bunch of tramples. Maybe like one of them is a little beat up, but the rest are real nice. Whoops, I'll leave those there for now. Japanese tramples. And yeah, a couple more. Ooh, okay. That's a good couple to end on. Force Lightning Full and Flagship Executor. And as you can see, this is pretty typical for Reflections 2. For some reason, Reflections 2, they curve more than anything else. So I'm not sure why Reflections 2 is that way, but that's just kind of how it's always been. And that's all right if you live in a dry place, they kind of curve back. But out here where I live, it's a little bit humid even in the winter. So that's something that I keep an eye on, but it doesn't make too much of a difference, especially when you put them back to back in a folder, in a binder, I should say. So I think definitely the highlight, maybe you thought so too, was seeing the 5 malls at once. But yeah, I think that does it for the basics of this collection. I'm gonna get to work tonight, pulling out all the mains and then breaking up the common and uncommon sets and miscellaneous rares and getting stuff ready to stock in my store. But I hope you enjoyed going through the collection with me, at least an overview of it and kind of the more miscellaneous highlight cards. And hope you tune in for future videos, whether they be pack openings or decks or maybe something a little bit different. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.